Welcome to my 32-team franchise with the 2007-2008 season, all offense. This is the team recap of the Kansas City Chiefs, who went 4-11-1, tying the worst placed team, which is the Arizona Cardinals, and the Chiefs happened to have the second overall pick. So obviously this was not the best season for them. They started out with the veteran Trent Green, but as time went on, it was a very quick change to Brodie Croyle. As you can see, Trent Green, his numbers, nothing spectacular there. But Brodie Croyle, or Coyle, however you say his name, did a fair job. I mean, this was his rookie season, and he stepped in and did a great job. I was impressed playing with him because he had good mobility. He was able to get the ball out, and I believe he deserves a second season to actually have the full reins as starter. Looking at where they might go with that second overall pick, if Jake Long is available with the Cardinals picking Matt Ryan, they'll definitely go with Jake Long. But then I'm also considering drafting Chris Long, the defensive end, and pair Tambi Hali with Chris Long. And I think that would be a very stout pass rushing team that would make nightmares for me as offense to play against the Chiefs. As you can see, Dwayne Bowe, also a rookie, making some great plays, the one-handed grab just then. And he was a very strong receiver. He picked up very much with Croyle as opposed to Trent Green. For whatever reason, just Trent Green did not do it for me. He was not able to be very successful with the Chiefs. Then you got Eddie Kennison there, and a lot of these old names that we've moved on from. One of the reasons I really loved the 2007-2008 roster was I was always playing Madden on PC, and the last PC game was Madden 08. Until they finally made Madden 19 for PC. So I used to play with these rosters extensively. And so seeing these names is just fun. And there you see Tony Gonzalez, who was 3 yards shy of 1,000 yards receiving. Again, a very fun player to play with. I always liked playing with him in Madden 08. And being able to play with him this year with this roster is great. Larry Johnson is a fun running back to play with as well. He just had a lot of injuries throughout the season. And I think had he been healthy the entire season, the Chiefs would have had a very different season. So when I look at what do the Chiefs need, it's not really quarterback, it's not really running back or a playmaker. They might need a second wide receiver to pair with Dwayne Bowe. But what they really need is to sharpen up their defense and maybe polish their offensive line a bit, because I know their left tackle spot is a vulnerability. And as you can see, just Larry Johnson dominating the goal line. And again, I think that there's a lot of optimism I have for the Kansas City Chiefs moving on. And when he was injured, I mean, Priest Holmes was the second leading rusher on the team, but Michael Bennett was sort of the dual threat back where he could catch, he could rush, and he was a lot of fun to play with. I think I'm trying to remember if this is the big bomb to Michael Bennett. Just a running back playing the receiver route, and a little boasting his way to the end there. As you can see, their total offense, they were ranked right in the middle of the league with 16. The 16th team in total offense. Then they were top 10 in passing yards. And that's with a mix of Trent Green and Brodie Croyle being able to deliver a top 10 performance. As for rushing, they were only 21st. And I think a healthy Larry Johnson will change that coming into the next season. And of course, the Chiefs ranked 32nd in total points per game. So they have a lot of ground to make up with scoring the ball. And then as for their defense, they ranked 23rd in the least yards allowed, so 23rd ranked defense. As for a passing defense, they were the 12th ranked. So they did a little bit better defending against the pass, and they were 24th in rushing yards allowed. When it comes to the least points allowed, they were 16th, right in the middle of the pack with defensive points allowed. And so here we are with the 4-11-1 Kansas City Chiefs and the number 2 overall pick in the 2008 draft. And Patrick Mahomes currently is only 13 years old, so the Chiefs are going to have to wait a little bit for their dream quarterback.